Hello Collective, my name is Cheryl and welcome back to Tarot Readings. Welcome to all of my new and returning subscribers and happy hump day to everyone. It is the middle of the week here in Canada. We're coming into a very short week after our long weekend, but wherever you find yourselves, I hope midweek has been good to you and that you're feeling pretty good so far. Even if maybe I'm feeling like some of you are already looking towards the weekend. Anyways, that being said, I wanted to check into the current energies with you to see if there's any new information or advice that wants to come forward from Spirit for our highest good. I will tell you the energy has been interesting today. I'm not quite sure how to put it in words, so I'm going to let Spirit, as always, kind of take over this message. So let's see if there's anything that Spirit would like to share with us. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? Holy Spirit, what messages would you like to share with the collective? Ooh. The very first card that asks to be shown is the Justice card, Libra energy. I've heard justice has been called. Decision has been made. Balancing of karma. Wrong set to right. That immediately came from the Justice card today. So I feel that midweek collective, at least for some of you, you have received justice, not going to, not impending, not having, like, this feels very definitive. I'm also drawn to the sword that is raised up in her hand. It's definitive. There's a choice that's been made. This is air energy, right? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Justice card is primarily represented by Libra, but justice, there's something definitive with that raised sword. The bottom of the deck, we have Cancerian energy, we have the Chariot. So this regards a victory. Yeah, this is regarding a victory of some kind. Let's see. I'm going to leave that at the bottom of the deck. Why is the Justice card here for the collective today? We have High Priestess energy, Piscean energy. Something is about to be revealed. A secret is about to be exposed. High Priestess energy, why is that here? We have Sagittarius energy with the Temperance angel. All higher arcana cards right now. So there's definitely balance being brought to a situation. Healing being brought to a situation. I'm drawn to the water that the angel is pouring between the two cups in the Temperance angel, on the Temperance angel card. But it is to do with some type of secret. Or, interesting, if it's not a secret, I'm hearing higher knowledge. Someone might have obtained some kind of information, some kind of higher knowledge about a situation, maybe concerning you, maybe concerning them or their current environment. This is what's led to this Justice energy, this balancing, this selling wrongs to right. Again, it feels very much about amendments, okay? Please only take what resonates. This could be to do with a court decision of some kind as well. Maybe some of you were waiting for some type of adjudication, some kind of direction through the courts. But again, looking at this High Priestess card, yes, it could be about secrets. I'm also hearing unknown knowledge. I feel that someone obtained some type of information that was previously kept secret. Someone has some type of higher intelligence. Okay, please, again, don't try to force this to fit. But there has been a balancing of some kind. It's led to some type of healing. I'm hearing the word justice again. The bottom of the deck, we have moon energy, more Cancerian energy. Interesting that Cancer energy keeps appearing. So there could be a water sign, potentially a Cancerian, that's involved in all of this. Because underneath that, I have more water energy with the Tower, Scorpionic energy. So I feel that whatever this higher knowledge, this higher wisdom is, there's also been some type of manipulation that's been, there it is, some type of manipulation that's been exposed with this Tower energy surrounding that. Let's see if I can we get more information on the High Priestess? What is the High Priestess energy? Look at this, we have the Chariot again. It's about someone leaving. It's about someone achieving some type of victory, some type of advancement in order to have a new beginning. Ace of Cups energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, underneath the Temperance energy. So this is about someone's new beginning. This is about someone who has been trying to keep under wraps, or at the very least, trying to keep secret their intention to move. It's weird. Someone obtained some type of victory that is allowing them to leave a situation through this High Priestess energy. Show me more on the High Priestess surrounding a home. 10 of Pentacles energy. And notice I said home right away. Doesn't have to be. Please only take what resonates. This is Earth energy. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So someone was keeping some type of secret, had some type of higher knowledge about a home foundation. I'm looking at that 10 of Pentacles. It could be connected to a business, or a business that's connected to a home, because it's definitely surrounding the foundations of something, a home and or business. This has been coming up in all of the previous readings. But whatever decision, whatever balancing of karma has been reached in the Justice card, it's allowing someone to leave. It's allowing someone to leave, to find their balance, to find their healing, and to establish a brand new beginning with this Ace of Cups energy. Show me more on the Justice. Whoa. Yep, this person was just waiting for their money. And again, I feel like what we're seeing here, thank you, Spirit, is the conclusion to that whole argument surrounding finances that either your past person of interest was involved in, or someone who is currently in your energy is moving through right now. And again, I do feel, collective, if you've been resonating with this, you aren't a witness to this per se. You are external to this. You are on the outside of this. But I do feel your energy involved in this, because this person sees you still as their person of interest with this Ace of Cups. As this reading is confirming from this part, from even the energy from the past readings, because they are asking me to allude to that. So I do feel if you're resonating with this reading, it's because you've resonated with all of the previous readings. I hope that makes sense. If you're seeing this reading for the first time today, if you are waiting to hear about the outcome of some type of financial decision, financial outcome, if you are aware of your person of interest situationship, their financial status, there has been a judgment that appears to have gone in their favor, that is allowing them to leave the situation that they are currently in so they can move away, find their healing, find their balance. And I do feel that this individual, male or female, has found that already within this Temperance energy, because they are ready to begin again with this Ace of Cups. Whatever money it is that they were waiting for within this Seven of Pentacles, they've gotten it. They've gotten it. Because I'm looking from the Seven of Pentacles to the Chariot, to that Ten of Pentacles, to the Ace of Cups. This person, whomever they are absolutely ready for a new beginning, and that new beginning could potentially be with you. This is the energy that I'm channeling, which is why I'm connecting it to the collective. So collective, if this resonates for you, you absolutely know who you are, okay? You're never trying to make anything fit, but someone has received what they asked for. Someone feels as if they received their karma, they received the right judgment. Again, looking at the Justice card, that Libra energy, to the Seven of Pentacles, because whatever this secret is, whatever knowledge it is that they were carrying within this High Priestess card, this Piscean energy, they've been able to use it to their advantage, because they're now able to get in that Chariot, that Cancerian energy, to move away to potentially create a brand new financial lineage, right? Ten of Pentacles energy that allows them a new beginning, healing, balance and moderation with that Temperance energy. And again, it's that brand new emotional start with the Ace of Cups, whether it's in love, whether it's at happiness. This could even be, looking at the Temperance angel to the Ace of Cups, just a spiritual awakening, a brand new awakening into self. It doesn't even mean, and you know, no shade to the collective, I'm hearing this very strongly, that this individual may even choose to try to come back to you. I feel that whatever they have moved through has been, how should I put it, earth-shifting enough, soul-shaking enough for them just to choose to find their healing. Temperance angel energy, right? Which is predominantly healing, balance, moderation. It could also mean, I'm hearing this too, an interracial couple. So maybe where your person of interest is going to, maybe you are an individual who's from a different culture, a different religious background. Maybe you have different ethics, however it might resonate for you. But I am feeling very strongly that this could very well also potential a brand new spiritual awakening into self for this individual that's kickstarting their own healing. Temperance angel to the Ace of Cups. I personally think that's quite beautiful. That's just me. I'm fortunate to be just the reader, right? Just the person relaying the messages. But Spirit wants to make that very, very clear. I also am aware, right? They're letting me remember this. I love this. You know, it's not the first time that has come up in the collective reading surrounding your person of interest. That you very well potentially triggered a spiritual awakening in this individual. Because they have, or were, really made to go within with that Hermit energy that also kept coming up. As a frequent flyer in the readings, you force them to go within. You force them to truly look at themselves, their actions towards you, and compare it, or at least have some awareness in connecting that with what is currently happening to them, or was happening, interesting to them in their current environment. Because there has been a big wake-up call. Because I'm not reading any of these cards as negative, or if that, you know, that side eye that normally comes in with this kind of energy. This person does feel as if karma has been restored in their world. And again, it could be because they may have had some type of, how should I put it, insider knowledge, awareness with this High Priestess card that they use to their advantage for their financial leverage, looking at the Seven of Pentacles energy. Because again, they are hightailing it out of wherever they are, the Chariot energy, to focus on their healing, and they're ready to start again. Ten of Pentacles to that Ace of Cups. What else should the collective be aware of? Look at this, I can't make it up. We have a King of Cups, male or female, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, coming in underneath that Ace of Cups. And peeking out at the bottom, we have the Six of Swords energy, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, underneath the Seven of Pentacles, leaving chaos. I just heard leaving chaos and conflict behind in order to move into smoother waters. So we have a King of Cups energy, male or female, that has decided to step out, to either have a brand new beginning with either potentially, again, you, the collective, or again, I'm feeling this is about a brand new beginning within themselves. This is about spiritual awakening. Thank you, Spirit. This is about spiritual awakening. Yeah, I can't make it up. This is the Fool at the bottom of the deck. This is about being reborn. The backstory behind the Fool, the traditional backstory, is like an adult almost being rebaptized into the world, coming in with that optimistic new view, coming in wanting to start again. And I feel that this is the energy of this King of Cups to the Ace of Cups to the Temperance. Whomever this individual is, again, male or female, I can say right now the focus is on them, right? Whoa, they are looking at options here with the Seven of Cups energy, more water energy that asks to be placed underneath the Fool, because they are leaving behind a very, very vicious, I'm hearing situation, environment with that Five of Swords, where I'm going to say this, them and the people around them were having dishonorable victories based on conquests, I'm hearing in the past, Six of Cups energy, in order to have some type of status, some type of clout that has backfired on them. I mean, I don't feel like I have to go through the whole backstory again. I feel that this person just feels lucky, interesting, that they are able to walk away at least with a hat that's still on their head, because they are looking forward to building a brand new beginning. They're looking forward to having a brand new start. But most importantly, which is refreshing, what I'm getting today is that they're looking forward to establishing a brand new beginning within themselves, right? This person wants something different. And whether that's with or without you, I feel, collective, this person right now is solely focused on themselves and their own soul's healing. Yeah, I can't make it up. I split the deck. I have the Peace card to the Yin card. The Yin card is my equivalent of the Ace of Cups, and the Peace card speaks for itself. This person has been through the wars where they are right now, right? Whoa. Look at this. I can't make it up. We have the Imagine card, my equivalent of the Seven of Cups, asking to be shown. Their focus right now is on going through their options, looking at rebuilding their lives, figuring out right now what their best choices are. And I can't make it up again. At the bottom of the deck, we have time for a nap. This is my equivalent of the Four of Swords, needing to take that mental time out to heal from literally the drama, and I'm going to say the PTSD that they're currently moving through. And I feel, looking at the Temperance card, this is why now there is that focus on healing themselves. I can't make it up. We have higher power asking to be shown, asking to be placed, right, with that Temperance angel. So this person is definitely focused on listening to a force, listening to an energy that is higher than themselves. Going within, maybe talking to God, asking for guidance. They could be talking to a close family friend. They could be seeking counseling from maybe a rabbi, someone whose opinion they value. I just heard someone whose opinion they consider to be sacred, because the focus for them today is healing from the drama and from the intensity from the place that they are currently leaving. There is a recognition here from Spirit that this person has experienced a shift. And collective, I do feel that that shift, I'm going to say partially, right? Because everything is free will. This individual had to decide to focus on themselves. They had to decide to go within. That meant that they had to be honest with their actions towards you, but also their actions within where they currently were. Notice it's past tense. And this is probably the first time today in over a week that we haven't had that Hermit energy come in, that Virgo energy come in. Because this person, for the first time I'm hearing in a long time, looking at that Six of Cups to the Five of Swords, for the first time in a long time, they're clear on where they want to and need to be, looking at the Fool energy to the King of Cups. So again, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but again, you don't have to be. Because with water, this is someone that's just in tune with their intuition, that is actually listening to that voice inside of them, that is actually showing empathy to, I'm hearing, to themselves. Okay, they're showing empathy to themselves. They're tuning in to that higher power. As I look from the King of Cups to the higher power to the Temperance Angel, in order to find that healing. So, you know, collective, I know that some of you are going to say, you don't care about this person's healing. You don't care about that because of what they may or may not have done to you. That's okay. You are entitled to feel how you feel, but it doesn't change what this individual is moving through. I cannot take sides in all of this. And I'm actually hoping that some of you in the collective will actually feel, maybe even if it's not happiness, a sense of relief that this person has chosen to walk a different path than the path that they chose to walk with you, and the many, 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 many others that they encountered after you, who they either completely wrecked, looking at that Five of Swords, or who wrecked them, right? Because this individual, however it is that you view them, looking at that Justice card, you know that for the past few months they have been moving through judgments like nothing seen, or at least I've seen before in tarot. Because they had to be, in order for this justice, this karma to play out, called out for all of the injustices that they did towards you, but not just towards you, towards everyone else that they impacted with their reckless choices and with their reckless decisions. But I feel that looking at this reading, Spirit, higher power to the Temperance Angel, has given them the opportunity to make a different choice. And it feels, at least for today, that your person of interest has decided to take that offer, and they've decided to do something different because they are tired of going round and around and around and around, stuck in the same never-ending cycle that they feel that they always find themselves in. So collective, I'm going to leave today's reading here. I sincerely, sincerely hope that this reading resonated for you, that it brought some wisdom and some clarity to you. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then that's okay. Thank you again for sticking with the message until the end. Maybe the next message will be for you. If not, please feel free to just let this message go. Enjoy the rest of your hump day, and I will be back again soon. Until I see you again, continue to walk in love and in light. Peace be with you all. Until we meet again. Take care.